As an individual, I walked into a government hospital in Nepal many years ago and saw a burnt child. The excruciating pain, the agony that she was going through was unbearable for me. Her parents' helplessness made it worse. What started as a journey to ease the pain of this one little child has now institutionalized to Easy Healthcare Foundation, reaching to thousands of burnt, helpless people in Nepal. It's a journey that is very, very difficult. A lot of people call me an advocate. Well, I'm not just an advocate, I'm a catalyst for change. My involvement in the medical assistance and rehabilitation programs has provided strength to the burn survivors with a lifeline beyond medical assistance. Through skill development, counseling, I have empowered victims to rebuild their lives with resistance and dignity. My impact extends to the realm of policy. Collaborating with government and non-government bodies, I have actually shaped discussions and campaigns advocating for legal changes and fostering a more supportive and a compassionate environment for the burn survivors. Acid attack is the most inhuman, cruel, and heinous crime. Single-handedly, I fought the government of Nepal for 7 years, and they listened to me. An ordinance was passed assuring survivors free treatment, employment, and a harsher sentencing for the crime. I personally would like to inform the world that after the ordinance, there has not been a single criminal acid attack for 3 years in Nepal. I am happy to boast of this as a personal and an institutional achievement. Acid attack burns are addressed, but treatment of accidental burns is not yet, which represents about 99% of burns in Nepal. My journey is not just my own. It's a collective narrative of strength, resilience, and unyielding support and spirit of those who refuse to be silenced. In a world marked by adversities, I stand as a beacon of hope, breaking chains and paving the way for a brighter and a more compassionate future for those unfortunate burnt people. Thousands and thousands of people get burnt in Nepal every year. According to World Health Organization's last statistics in 2006, more than 65,000 people got burnt alive in Nepal. We estimate that about 100,000 people get burnt in Nepal every year. We all know Nepal is famous for its geographical topography and diversity, being home to Mount Everest. As fascinating as it may sound, with its geographical diversity, Nepal presents a huge challenge to its people, living far and wide, who are forced to live in poverty and with limited means of livelihood. In the underdeveloped and rural parts of Nepal, open fire is the only means of keeping people warm during winters. All it takes is a spark for a burn accident to happen. Rural electrification without adequate awareness is another major cause of burns. Cooking gas without safety awareness and use of inferior accessories and stoves is another nightmare for burns. Inadequate first aid training to health workers and security forces at rural Nepal is not helpful at all. For those who get burnt, their ride to the hospital is the most treacherous and painful journey a human being can ever go through. They somehow reach the hospital alive. And then what? On arrival to the hospital, they are alone, cashless, foodless, and at many times clothless. That's when Easy Healthcare comes in. We stand by them, and say, "You are not alone." We're all there to make sure that your loved ones get the best possible treatment to provide a chance to survive. Some of them go through amputations, and we are there to provide them counseling and rehabilitation. When we lose someone, we are there to provide expenses for their last rites, and we become a shoulder to cry on. We are advocating that the government of Nepal should start a burn treatment fund. With inhumane governance in Nepal, it is tough and a long battle we have to fight. Awareness is the best treatment for burns. To spread awareness in rural parts of Nepal is extremely difficult. We need to navigate difficult terrains to reach villages where the actual burn incidents happen. This is a very time-consuming and an expensive campaign. Getting burnt alive is not an event. It's an indescribable journey of pain, agony, and survival. Our journey is to seek treatment, rehabilitation, and in many cases providing expenses for the last rites. Easy Healthcare Foundation will not be able to attain this until those of us who are unaffected by burns globally are as outraged as those who are unfortunate to get burnt alive. I hope that my words, my work, and the organization's work ignites that empathy in you to make you a part of our Easy Healthcare Foundation drive to serve and to provide dignity to the most unfortunate, poorest people in Nepal who are burnt alive. Thank you.